What the fuck, man? God damn!
Venues in the National Football League. You get a look there at GHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
So I gotta get money, bro. Son of a
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gagnon. Charles, we talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, and certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5. Sports. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Something about you, girl, that makes me wanna hurl. Something about you, girl.
Allen gonna go to the air right away. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense.
I gotta get money, bro.
Each and every week, and they carried it out.
Allen. Open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Allen's throw is complete, and he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7. Allen to throw once more. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Short deep into the pick. And the Chiefs will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
And a confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. The Chiefs in a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Come on, Cam.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers.
Let's get it.
Managed to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now a stoppage here as we've got a bill shaken up on the play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. We're just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6. Motion man right is Rice. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 2 yards to gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. You look at this Buffalo defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you're excited to broadcast this game. Yes. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away.
That was pass interference, bro.
A nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured. Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
I like that.
A nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Take our time with the run game, bro. Don't be in a rush.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around a finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see. And they'll call that one every time.
Mahomes toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball.
Do you go back to that meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 15 carries, 56 yards. Now Allen.
Just an all-right day from him last week.
Good tackle, bro.
A huge yardage you would hope going in. I talked to him before the game, though. He knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This is Swift on the counter.
Oh, fuck!
As he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Oh, that's the Andre Swift.
A pretty decent game.
Here's a 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Allen.
Oh!
23 yards the pickup there.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
I like how he challenging the DBs, though.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And that's out to the flat for Swift. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And you see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
God damn, bro.
Down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's back there just outside of the 10 at the 11. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Allen going to throw. And he's going to be taken down. There's your current NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist.
What I'm saying.
T.J. Watt, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it's about teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. You really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Isaiah Pacheco, the offense back out. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Jefferson moving in motion left. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they make this run upfield across the 45. 48 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly teams are looking for a really good change of pace back.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
Oh, they really don't play for the run. They ain't bullshit.
Come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That way, first down pickup of 8.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
I'm going to put Slaughter at fullback too sometimes.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. Give him 5 on the carry there, it'll be second down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Second and 5. Jefferson moving in motion left.
Damn!
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
And on third and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Yeah, give me some help.
Mahomes going to throw. Able to find the open.
Woo!
It's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard. It's a gain.
Good thing I put that tight end out there.
Now first and 10 at the 11. Now Mahomes going to
Wait.
Back to throw now on first down.
What the fuck, man?
It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bears. He tried to pass some time to the right. So, George, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it, ends up getting the ball stripped.
And that's to the left sideline.
Okay, I'll take that.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we'll go training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1. So they can't.
What is you talking about? On me for real?
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long. Back to throw. Allen.
Fuck is you talking about?
Drops it again for the second straight play. It brings up fourth down.
It's almost closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
The Bills send the punter out. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. It'll go as a 42, making a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down here as it results to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
I gotta make some adjustments because I don't want Amari at outside. I need that nigga in the slot. Absolutely not.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
There we go.
The field to Jefferson.
There we fucking go.
That will do for 12 yards in the Kansas City first. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 64 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Now 2nd and 3. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get it down this time to 17. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Can we get a little closer? Okay.
They go play action. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. His throw caught the well, the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
Flushed out right. Touchdown!
What the fuck just happened?
Touchdown! And they're able to have their advantage.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
I'll take it, dog.
Butker on for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Back on the field now comes the Bills offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
Fuck!
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Ah, I knew that.
Well, they seem to catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to take him like a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Here's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him down complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. will run straight ahead with Swift. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is
I really should have.
I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now Allen.
That is ridiculous, man.
Will go before heading out of bounds. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch. Allen now looks to throw. This taken in by Kincaid. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
I know sometimes we can get catches do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack.
That was a sack, bro. Come on now, that's a sack. That's a sack, bro.
You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Oh, man.
He's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
He played for the Ravens in real life.
Third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Swift. And he takes it in across the track for a Bills touchdown. DeAndre Swift with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
It's cool. Y'all ain't gonna stop the offense, though.
The extra point up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Now this is going to be a return from the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16.
Your mama should have took a knee.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the side.
I owe it all to you.
Really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the
Kincaid.
truth. I think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Pacheco.
Chiefs first down as they'll take this forward to the 27. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And they take him down. The Bills go to Gregory Rousseau, his second sack of the night. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got this.
Well, you are getting cooked.
Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to third and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Got him on the outside. It's McCaffrey.
They'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, it's Mahomes. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another first down. you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short game. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're going to lose the whole entire personnel.
And how about that on third down? So many different directions an offense can go. Throw it out wide to the receivers, get it to their speedy running back. They changed up everything and handed it to the fullback, and he surprised them all and picked up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Complete. Jefferson to target. Ball out for a 2-yard gain. Second down.
I'll take it.
They're waving his arms. I mean, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. A handoff now for Pacheco. Down to the 30 after getting the 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
In motion left is Rice. Throwing now is Mahomes. That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 of the 6. They can get on third down. That sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. Being chased at, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 6-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra play by Bucker is on target, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Bucker on to kick it away.
I gotta throw saying this bitch.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They get started.
Now you want to run.
They just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. In here to run. 40. A good pickup there at 22.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat. Has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
And he's taken down by a cheap shot. So that's a running theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Damn!
It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, Allen. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Two yards to go, second down. On play action, Allen. Finds a man with a crossing route. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Throwing now is Allen. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Bills are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second down, here's Allen. Touchdown. Josh Allen. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to
how does that 1 second stay up?
For the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. 1 second, all that remains. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Good move at the 30. And he's able to get up to the 32. Brought down there. 95 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. 3rd and 2. Here's Pacheco once again. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and the run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you can pick up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never went crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now 2nd and 9. Now a run with Pacheco.
You could have beat up Pacheco.
Yard here to the 38.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage or mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That runs for 24 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the half just being torn in shreds and being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
They'll get forward for 3 down to 16-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball
All right, bro.
around the ground the entire game.
All right, bro. Tight end.
That's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Here's Mahomes to throw. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Fairview. 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And they will open the lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Yeah, he on fire now.
Lighter now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Allen. And this time he's got the hit.
Fuck, man!
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll be out of the 45 at the 44. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. In motion left, Bateman. 1st down, and they go with Swift again. A decent run there following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Now Allen. Play right side here, taken in by Bateman. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the ball, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Back up, 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 back up.
Throw here out of the gun. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Motherfucker, man!
Reverse passing game. Get him down the field. They've got another 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brad.
I knew all he needed was one fucking touchdown, and he was gonna be on fire.
They pick up a 1st down, so now on defense,
We're gonna get that pick though.
sign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
Allen's throw is complete.
Good job, man.
About 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Swift.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get it down to the 7. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
Fuck, I don't know what the fuck.
To throw, it's Allen. This will be caught in about the 6. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get in.
12 things.
DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie us at 24. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. The 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On 1st down, Mahomes rolling to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play. And
Okay.
Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Now here's Mahomes. Over the middle, it's complete.
Isn't that cool about the game there on second down? That was a positive play because that's a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Rice will go in motion left. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're on a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for the Chiefs' first down. Mahomes going to throw. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play fake. Mahomes. Couldn't come in. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a grand exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. About 3 yards there to the 27.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settled things down a little bit.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. That one caught by Rice. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to the right or the left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Here's Pacheco headed right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter punch all throughout. And that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter punches.
Way to do it, fellas.
This is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that? Who's going to get into this cycle that they're in and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Man, this shit is crazy.
Get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. And with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen.
Come on, man. Look at the fucking way.
Too good there, and it's 2nd down. Allen going to throw. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake.
Finally! This game! This is game! Let's go, TJ!
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he lets it all through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Bills offense back out onto the field. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
Not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Allen now looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Allen to throw it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll send Rice in motion. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket because you mentioned...
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Gregory Rousseau. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Here's the Chiefs punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
What's up, bro?
They go back to the air here after the 8-2 on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on the line. It's 2nd down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver.
Man, make sure you get his video a like, man.
To the football through all that contact, he ends up forcing the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Man, I can't believe, man. My little shopper been getting killed in this game.
To pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
There we go.
Well, a shot taken off
good looking, man.
Give a big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag. And indeed going to go for it here on fourth
I bet he
down.
scrambled, bro.
So trying in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
God damn, bro. I ain't had time to make my adjustment.
First down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Come on, man.
Throw action.
There we go.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Chiefs are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Fuck, man. I ain't giving him the ball back this time when I score.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
Let's go, Pacheco.
He's tapping a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Gotta figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Meanwhile, the Mahomes throw pulled in by Jefferson. He'll go out of bounds and looks like right at the 40. They'll call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
God damn! What is up with the O-line, yo?
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? Let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Still leading 2 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's caught. And he'll be taken down across the 50.
Good job.
45 in enemy territory. At 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
And that pickup on the first down, that's going to leave them off because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or take it away. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Mahomes now on first down.
Good job.
He gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards now and another first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. You get 9 there on the first down completion.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone wants a bit of your momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big targeted tight end.
Well, they're not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. First down, Mahomes. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense.
My God, yo, this whole line, though.
This will be blown down. Only the fumble could advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to let this go.
Oh, my God.
And that will be incomplete. And that's still the level 5, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Becker's kick here is good. And that will extend the lead even further. So with 5
change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does. Company man.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they'll have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are going to start to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never
Why y'all not using y'all timeouts, man?
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage to 24. This is 2nd and 6. Throwing there is Allen.
Throw that bitch.
He's got another crossing route. That's more. Now the Bears are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get them with 26 seconds to go in the football game. To the air, Allen. And for the third time today, it's an interception. Picked up by Roger Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Chiefs have used the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
That nigga thinking Daddy Carton knows. Get the fuck off my.
It looks like he's full here. He's going to run for one deep outside. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's staying down.
Some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play out.
Now we'll get whistles and a signal for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we're going to stop the Jimmy now with 5 seconds remaining. Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. They're still trying to the very end. But now this game is over. The partner ended the lights.
Damn, I ain't get that nigga 100 yards or a touchdown.
Pretty sure putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
Well, Ben, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Chiefs, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll also move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gott. This has been a presentation of the NFL.
How fucking believable, man.
Sports. The
That was a good game,
Chiefs
though.
here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Well, it was enough for the win. That man got 5 sacks, dog. That's unbelievable, yo. Five sacks is crazy work. What the fuck is wrong with the goddamn? This is lame as hell, yo.